sure to be doomed. The only thing that can take we all as a house forward is by keeping that pride outside and try as much as possible to think and see of a way forward. It is true that we are all here for a competition, but I do not see us as competitors. I see us as building strong allies among ourselves. I see us as building a formidable wall that can never be broken, or that cannot be broken, even after this whole 60 days. We should kill that sense of thinking about ourselves first and begin to think rationally about how is this guy, how does he climb from this stage that he is to the next stage. We all have our ideas. I don't think before we came here, our ideas never worked for us. We are brilliant in our own paths. For me, I'll tell you that it is not by everything that I have read in school or what I've studied in school that has kept me. It is just that experience about life, all the difficult times, all the bridges that I was able to conquer that has made me become a better person. For some of you that don't know me, I'm a father. I have a family, and I can tell you it wasn't easy. And it's not easy keeping a home. But because of that self-interest has been because I've kept that self-interest aside, my family today is flourishing. So I see us as family, not enemies. I see us as brothers, and not what do I call it? Resource or competitors. Please and please, let us try as much as possible to create a family, to create a bond that even after the 60 days, we'll still enjoy our friendship. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Finally, let us welcome His Excellency, the Lieutenant Governor of Niger. Okay, let's hear from him, then we hear from you, please. Okay. Please, quickly, so we can go.
Yeah, to say something. First of all, they said your thoughts becomes your words, action, then what happens becomes your character. See, I would say character is the resolution of an excitement after a moment passed. See, character is everything. Character is what shapes us. Character is what made us. At some point in time, without character, you can never go anywhere, no matter how good you are. If you're good, the best, but without character. But still on still, you can help or you can change your character at some point in time, which I call the paradigm shift. Anything can happen. You see, we're gifted, we're talented. We want to start by saying, let's not see the other side of a person that's his weakness. Most of us take this weakness as not collaborating or not showing that spirit of teamship, working together with one another. If there's any way we can get closer to a particular person or to somebody to encourage he or she, whatever she's doing or he's doing, I think it will go a long way. My sister Oshun said something which caught my attention. Most of us discriminate without even knowing the person. No matter how bad a person is, there's something good about him or her that we don't know. Most of us tend to not want to work with one person. Why? Because we feel this person has something negative perception. I feel it's very, very wrong. And lastly, please, we should advise one another. If there's something you're doing, you might not have to say publicly. You can just call on the person and talk to him one-on-one. Because one thing I believe, all of us here are now family, whether we like it or not. So not just going to stop here. We're going to take movement as I did. Okay. Please let's encourage one another. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Excellency.
Excellencies, good morning. As much as the chairman has gotten signals that obviously you cannot ignore. And the Godfather too followed suit, of course.
Elder statesman.
Elder statesman, yes, followed suit.
Let's be careful of the words we use, because some people may misunderstand, even when we are joking.
Please, yes. So when we say things like Godfather and Kabbalism, those are just jokes, you know. He's an elder statesman. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What I want to say here is this, still emphasizing more on what the group is. You see, united we stand, divided we fall. I'd rather choose to make more friends than more enemies. Sometimes when you are against someone, when both of you are in different sides of the divide, you tend not to get the best of each other. And I wish my brother is here so that I can chip in one or two things, which is, for instance, making reference to bringing a point at a time or whatever, you know, to be able to discuss on that. I think in a group, everyone is expected to put the goal of the group, the agenda of the group forward before any personal differences. And under no circumstance should anybody use sentiment. When I say sentiment, I mean personal sentiment, religious sentiment, gender sentiment, whatsoever. For instance, if my group has 3 Muslims, and because we want to do something, and this one says, okay, because you're a Muslim, they forgot to consider all other things, and they go ahead with certain decisions because it is unanimous. Because there's something, I know that even in democracy, ignorance has a vote. That's one powerful lesson I have learned in democracy. You can do all the mobilization you want to do, teach many persons you want to teach. Nigeria is 170 million. How many of them are the very civilized one? And how many of them are the ignorant? If you don't come up with a plan to carry both the ignorant one, you will fail the election woefully. So everyone has a vote. The point I'm trying to make is this. If you reach any decision, and the decision was based on equity, justice, and fairness, quality, and value, I am 100% in support of that decision, no matter how it turns out. But all of us should ask ourselves deep down in our mind, decisions we've reached so far, was it because of equity, justice, and fairness, or because of one sentiment or the other? The sentiment might come to play as a result of something else. Thank God you made mention of Our Excellency here. It's good. You know, when something happened, because we are all getting better. There's nobody that is here now that is less than what he was before. We are all getting better. I've made mention of Ondokana, John. 2 persons I prayed, I never see in my group. Him and Princess. And when it came up, I wanted to kick. I was like, Lord God, I was the first that picked cassava. I said, Lord God, please, this should not happen. And behold, my worst fear
was confirmed.
I was like, God, I prayed now. So I had to say, okay, no, I need to confront it. And the future will be good to me because I intend to what? To write it. There is always an option for superior idea. I love when Mr. Chairman was addressing the issue. Yeah, I'm a man of wisdom, I'm learning a lot. This is a learning process for me and I'm so happy. Someone suggested something. Was it Henry? Give the money to the mother. Mr. Chairman didn't say you are wrong. He told him, I like that. It is correct. But Mr. Chairman opened the perspective so wide that Henry's point was dangling at one point. That Henry himself knew that no, this point cannot stand. Because Mr. Chairman has opened it very well. So please, what I'm saying is, whatever challenges we have, because we have individual differences, whatever challenge we have, we should learn first to look at the good part of somebody. The good part of somebody. Never write anybody off. because people they are very, 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 very important. One of the first things we did, of course, we are all working together in as much as we're in different groups. So let me throw that out. I don't know if I'm sure our group must have done that. Before anything, the first thing we did in our group was to get to know each other, know our strengths, know what we can. And for people, the way I speak, you already know this is who I am. The way Suleiman speaks, the way Jeep speaks, we all know our qualities first. Then now, as regards to leadership, so that we don't confuse it, leadership is more or less of coordination.
And not position.
And not position. It's about coordinating. For instance, in my group, we never had a leader and stuff. Maybe coincidentally, when we came together before having a leader, I was out there trying to, as in people bring up point, I bring up my own point, and I end up summarizing it. You understand, in a way. It happened to from a point to some time before when I said, okay, let's select a leader. Someone else said, okay, nominated me. I nominated you. Then before that, I said, okay, you've already done, you're doing this, this, and this. Be the leader.
Clap for him, please.
So these are some of the things that should happen. It should not just come out